So the cash application is very interesting from a point of view that this is really where you're the happiest as a company. You get your money from all the hard work that you did, right? And so the faster that you can apply that cash, the easier it is for you to go and use that cash for maybe purchasing more goods or hiring more people or running your business. And so you want to do that very efficiently. And as you can imagine, just with any of the other processes that we talked about, there's an enormous amount of variability in business rules that really come into the picture. The cash application, the first thing is you can get cash in a number of different ways. You can get it through, ACHs from your bank, but here in the US, quite often you get actual checks that come in, you have remittances that go with it, all this type of stuff. So you can get information from just an enormous amount of sources. And then when you get the cash, in order to use it, you have to figure out, what are people paying me for, right? And that may seem very obvious, but if you're running a business with thousands and thousands of transactions and somebody's paying you an amount of money, we could have maybe 20 different orders from a particular customer. Which one is this particular order related to? So you have to now match things up. You can say, hey, okay, I've gotten money. What were the orders that customer placed with me? Which ones did I deliver? Which ones should I be getting paid for? And how do I match it? And then you have to go through all sorts of other decision points like, hey, did they pay me the correct amount? Did they overpay me? Did they underpay me? Why did they do that? So there's a lot of, again, follow-up activities that happen. And so, again, what you don't want to do is you don't want to get that money and not be able to figure out where it belongs, because then it's sitting there and you can't use it productively. So being able to do that and really squeeze that timeline altogether becomes really important. And as you were describing with purchase orders and invoice processing and all these other back office bundles, what we've done is we've taken an approach to say, yes, you need to automate all these things. That's number one. Number two, you want to be able to use your existing system. So you want to use these digital robots, these digital workers to go into your system and really apply your business rules. So that's fantastic. You may need other technologies to really understand, extract data, do data manipulation, things like that. But what we also have added to all of this is a user experience so you can monitor what's going on. What was happening? Did all of this get done magically correctly? Can I audit all these things and see if something happened that it was done correctly? Or if maybe there's an exception that happens, a business rule exception where you may need an approval or you may need to validate some data, that you can do that all in the same place. And so that experience for a business user is quite important, because they want to know that now they have a whole team of digital workers running around and doing all these activities, that this thing is happening in a secure, compliant manner, that all these things are happening correctly. And so we've packaged all these things together so that we can essentially deploy this very easily and then adjust to your systems and your business rules very quickly, so that we can get success in a very rapid manner for all of these back office bundle products that we're talking about. And that's just the start, of course.